What's up guys, welcome back to another classic, why do I keep thumbsing up? What's up guys, welcome back to another classic episode of Think Tank Thursday. Welcome back, I'm so happy to have you back. This is where we go over some really deep concepts on parkour, mindset for parkour, how to overcome your plateaus, how to consistently progress in parkour, and a lot of life advice as well, realistically. A lot of parkour, to me, is the practice of your life. So yeah, we go really deep on all these concepts. So welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're not. Today we're gonna talk about why you must take care of your body for parkour, why it's absolutely important. And I know this should be obvious, maybe it should be obvious, maybe it's not obvious. It certainly isn't obvious to a lot of the age range of 16 and below, which is fair enough. I didn't care about my body in the same way that I do now then either, but heed this warning and heed it well. If you're younger than that, if you're in the middle of injury, if you're this age, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, this information is going to be fantastic for you. Whatever it is, if you just need that extra bit of motivation to actually look after your body, let me tell you why you need to. Well, of course, the point is that you will not be able to do parkour if you don't take care of your body. Your body is your parkour. You doing parkour requires a body. And if you smash that up, if you don't take care of that, if you don't let it recover, if you don't build strength with it, then it is gonna let you down in your parkour life. And of course, we don't want that. And we think that the problem is, before we have any injury, before we have any limitations with parkour, we don't have any association of why we should take care of ourselves. We don't have any reason to take care of ourselves because everything's going fine, everything's going swimmingly. But trust me when I say that if you experience injury, or if you experience long-term pain, or if you experience just not being strong enough for moves that you want to do in parkour, and like having that frustration of why can they do it and I can't, well, they're probably taking better care of their body than you are. And that is a huge determining factor on how good you are at parkour and how well you interact with your entire life. So this is why we need to take care of ourselves. This is why we need to look after our bodies in parkour. And it's so easy to become lazy with this. And I see even the most professional athletes who are amazing. And this is the problem, is like they've got a God-given gift for parkour, and then they're not looking after their body. It's not gonna last long, man. It's not gonna last long. And it's really difficult for me to say to someone who's better than me at parkour, oh, you need to be taking care of your body, because they're like, well, I'm better than you. Why would I bother listening to that? Or if it's a kid, they're like, well, you're not the best in the world, so why would I bother listening to that? Well, it's not always worth listening to the absolute best person when it comes to anything. You wanna look at the person who has grown the most, who's made the most progress, who's come from the lowest point and gotten to the best point that they possibly could. Someone who has had long-term experience with things, and you can see actual progress across their lifespan, you know, and I know that that's what I bring to the table. And I've looked at this all extremely deeply, and you don't understand that the God-given abilities of your body aren't built to last if you just treat it like trash. They just won't. And you will be stripped of that beautiful freedom that you get from parkour, that amazing feeling of flying, that amazing connection with your body and its environment will be stripped, completely stripped away from you. You won't be able to tackle any new mental barriers. You won't be able to set yourself free with your movement. You just won't be able to do it because your body will be screwed up. And at the very least, you'll be limited by your body if you don't take care of it properly. So a big misconception is that parkour is already taking care of your body, and to a degree it is. It's obviously exercise, it obviously is a strain on your body, it helps it grow, helps it become more powerful, you learn to do more with it, but it isn't the actual taking care of your body part. Parkour is more the product rather than the input at the start, right? So you need to learn to be a good mover first. You need to take care of your body first, recover first, health first, and then you will be good at parkour. Then your parkour will get better. And obviously practicing parkour makes you better at parkour. But if you don't pay attention to the bits that go into the practice of parkour, allowing your body to keep putting it on the stress that you're putting it under. I mean, you're hurtling across concrete and expecting your body to just be able to land on it without any training, without any strength, core conditioning, any of that stuff, and you think it's going to last. It's not going to last, man. It's not going to last. So that's a huge misconception. So what is taking care of your body? Taking care of your body is eating properly, high protein foods, anti-inflammatory foods, good recovery foods, looking into your diet, no fake food, no crap that comes in a wrapper. That real food, real raw vegetables, meats if you want. I don't eat meat. You don't have to eat meat. You can if you want. It's up to you. But don't go for anything that comes in a wrapper, anything that's pre-packaged, any ready-made food. This isn't going to help your recovery. This is not going to help you get stronger. We eat properly because we want to recover. We eat properly because we want to get stronger and thus get better at parkour. Not only get better, but help our longevity. When you finish a session, your body's broken down. It needs the nutrients to repair and recover, even on off days. That's when you're doing your recovery. So you have to eat properly, or you're not going to recover. You're not going to have the energy that you want on the day to do the parkour that you want to do. If you eat properly, you're going to have a massive amount of more energy. You'll be able to train all day and not have any problems with your body if you take care of it like this. It's also stretching for alignment, having a daily stretching routine where you align your body properly to make sure that it doesn't have any imbalances, any weak spots, any points where the impact is going to shoot to and create a weakness in your body. It's practicing mobility, having strength in the ranges of motion that you create through the stretching and the alignment. It's being able to move your limbs in all directions, move every limb in every direction without causing any kind of tightness or pain, and having strength in those ranges of motion. It's getting strong, it's going to the gym, and working specifically on deadlifts, squats, heavy movements so that your body is equipped to take the impact you're trying to throw at it. Making your muscles ready for the movements that you're putting it into. If you throw your body across some concrete, just because you can launch yourself that far doesn't mean your body is ready to take the impact, and you gain that strength for that impact by working on your muscle activity. It's not by doing bodybuilding and trying to get bigger and looking better. It's about improving your functionality and your strength in those functional ways. It's giving yourself significant enough time to recover and make sure that you don't go out and train on tired muscles and tired joints. It's making sure that when you do your recovery, you're actually ready for another session. You're not just like, oh, I'm excited to train again, so I'm gonna go out again. Obviously push yourself, but you have to listen to your body up and down, top to bottom, listen to your body and make sure that you're not just training on injured joints, training on tired muscles and making yourself worse and worse. Because I constantly see people complain about a niggle a couple months earlier, and then 3 months down the line, they're out, they're done with parkour for like a year. And they're like, and then from then on, whenever I see them, it's like, oh yeah, my knee's kind of bad. Or, oh yeah, I can't, my hip's kind of bad and I can't really train properly, whatever it is. Plenty of injuries that we all go through, but you don't have to go through them if you take care of your body properly. You don't have to have those months out if you take care of your body properly. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. By the way, if you're new here, guys, please do consider subscribing. I really hope you're enjoying this episode so far. And if you haven't seen it before, we're always going into the serious depth on these kind of topics. And then on Tuesdays, we'll put it all into practice and take you along for a vlog. And you'll get to see all of this in practice, us overcoming our own mindsets. And yeah, we're just trying to really round out the channel. And I really hope you are liking this so far. Leave me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. And yeah, we'll get that community vibe going on. So that's what taking care of your body looks like. It looks like all of those things. It's not just doing parkour that takes care of your body. That's the end product, like I've said. Why else? You've got to remember that your body is your instrument for life. Nothing you do doesn't go through your body first. It's your first port of call. Every way that you interact with the world, even when it's your mind-based activity, even when it's like something that you consider brain activity rather than body activity, it still all comes through your body. Your mind and your body are connected. Everything you do, every way that you interact with the world comes through this instrument first. And if you've got a crappy body, if you treat it in a crappy way, you're gonna get crappy results. You're gonna get crappy output every single time. But if you treat your body properly, if you treat it like a well-oiled machine, if you treat it like you love it, if you treat it like you actually like yourself, then your results in every craft, every activity, every bit of creativity, every output in your life, every relationship you have with the world is gonna be better. because it has to start with you. It always starts with you first, your body. Every output, every emotion, every happiness, whether you're depressed or not, relies on how well you treat your body, how much movement you get, how much good food you put into it, how much you stretch it, how much you make sure that it stays aligned and you don't just slowly but surely hunch over into this ball every single day, day after day, until you're down here and this is your life. Treat yourself properly. Everything comes through you. Everything you experience will always come through you. Every input you get and your mind processing that, everything that happens to you, how well you can deal with that, how much output you have, how much power you have to use in the world, all dependent on how well you treat yourself. So take care of your body. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world. Just take care of yourself. Start now. Start today. Start as soon as possible, because it's super important. Parkour is freedom. Doing parkour is freedom. But it will very quickly become not freedom. It will very, very quickly become the complete opposite of a life lived, a hardcore experience lived that you can't ever get back to because you're injured, because you're in a space where you can't do what you used to be able to do, and it will kill you every day. So, yeah, man, take care of yourself. It's damn important. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. If you do want to support us, we have a Patreon now. If you want to sponsor us for the price of a cup of coffee a month, then just hit that link down below, the Patreon link down below, and we would massively, massively appreciate it. If not, no worries. Thank you for your view. Thank you for watching this. I really hope it brought you something. I really hope you got some good ideas from it. And we'll see you on Tuesday for the parkour vlog. If not, see you back here on Thursday for Think Tank Thursday. Big love, guys. See you on the next one.